Never mind.
All right.
That's the intro.
That's the intro. Okay. Welcome back to the podcast, boys and girls. We have like
Men and women.
men and women and non-binary. I think we have a few non-binary. I think we have like 2% of our listeners are non-binary. I checked our anchor. Surprisingly, I didn't expect us to have that many women in our it was like 10%.
Lots of women play Valorant.
Yeah, I'm surprised they listen to us. We just talk shit half the time. I don't know why we're so entertaining. We talk shit.
I don't know why anyone would listen to you. It's a miracle men listen to us.
God, I understand. I don't know how you guys fucking deal with us. It's crazy. Anyways, big patch note. Finally, Riot Games has finally answered us. Chamber has officially been nerfed. Not to the ground,
Unlucky.
but he's been nerfed. So we're gonna go.
General updates.
So what's the general update?
Tools.
Improvement of tools.
This isn't.
There's no issue time through. All right, so it's just like
Just bugs,
UI.
UI.
Oh, they changed the agent browsing. Like they made like a new animation for like agent browsing when you go to agent. Like they made like a new animation.
Oh,
for
it's not just like the cards.
Yeah,
that sweep.
No, it's
Like,
like
for that. This is for like their contracts and stuff, right?
no. Like when you go to agent, you click agent and you go through the agents.
Yeah,
Like there's
yeah.
like backgrounds and all that
Yeah.
stuff. So
Okay, that's cool.
that's really it. But it's nothing too crazy. Okay, so his rendezvous. So his TP essentially.
Yeah.
His base cooldown, so instead of TPing from 20 seconds, it's 30 seconds. So when you bring it, also when you bring it back, so when you grab it, it's 30 seconds as well to take it down. However, if someone shoots your TP, that is 45 seconds.
Okay.
So to be fair, I think we literally just said this, and I think we actually said this, didn't we?
Yeah, this is the base thing because like a lot of other people have similar things. Like I'm pretty sure Killjoy bot is 45 if it's broken. Cyphercam is 45 if it's
This just makes sense.
broken. So yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, I mean, I think because the thing is, we talked about like Chamber being nerfed, and we talked about this is.
I think the cooldown, the 45-second thing is exactly what we said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know. Oh wow! So Riot devs do listen to us.
Yeah, us specifically.
Us specifically.
We're our gun buddies.
Fuck yeah, dude. What do you gotta do to get a gun buddy? Like
You gotta work for Riot.
I gotta work. No, apparently, I have to be. Did you see? Remember the tweet they came out with? They were like, "How to get a Riot gun buddy." So they tweeted out unironically, "How to get a Riot gun buddy." So they were like, "All right, guys, this is how you get a Riot gun buddy. You get in a game with a Riot dev. You have to be super nice to the Riot dev, and if the Riot dev knows you're nice, they'll give you a Riot gun buddy."
I like it.
Unironically. And I was like, oh, like these guys are like not memeing. They're actually serious about this.
Was it you or was it Noah? Or were you both in the game with the
Yeah,
Riot
we were
dev?
both in the game with you.
So where are your gun buddies? Or were you a dick to the guy?
Hey, we weren't a dick. We were actually chilling with the dude. We just told him why you make Chamber. That's all we asked. We just told him what. So apparently,
What if he was directly responsible for the making of Chamber and you're shitting on him?
honestly, I think I did God's work. I'm not gonna lie to you. Whoever made Chamber does not like. I don't know what the fuck you were thinking. And like, funny enough, background.
It's fun.
Me, Danny, and one of our friend Noah, we all went to a game, and then we ran into a Riot dev. Right? We played a game, and he said he helped make Chamber, like the design and everything about Chamber. And his thing was, he said, I don't know this dude's name, so I mean, I'm not really doxing him. I don't know this dude's name. So he said, we thought Fade was going to be stronger than Chamber. What? I mean, don't be wrong. Fade's kit is kind of good. It's really good, but like, the fact that you thought Chamber was going to be weaker than Fade is going to be crazy.
Well, see, I think this is something that happens with game developers, where you hear a lot of stories about game devs just aren't really good at their games. Like they're good at making the games, but like they're not themselves like the most mechanically gifted people. Like I remember this being a thing when PUBG came out. Like the guy Player Unknown, apparently he sucks at battle royales. He just really likes them, so he made his game.
Yeah.
So like I think when they make these agents, maybe when they're testing them or whatever, the devs that are actually making them, not saying they suck at their game, but I think like you don't have tens play testing your game, you know? So like you're not going to know how busted your person is until you see them at the top level.
But I don't know why they don't hire these ranked pugs, like these ranked pubs, and like the people who are like, you know, known as a good people in the community, content creators, all that, and let them play test these players. Like, I mean, like, hey, these are the changes we want. We want your opinion on it, but don't say anything. This is undisclosed. Boom. I feel like if they did something like that, for example, if Omen was getting a massive buff, right, or massive nerf, they would have someone like Flex Ninja, who means Omen, who's a good person and ranked, and just overall a good guy, playtest him and be like, hey, what do you think? And he's like, hey, I don't like this. This is okay, but this is not good for this is not good for either the pro scene and this is not good for the ranked games. Because this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, I'm gonna run into this, blah blah blah, this is what's gonna happen.
I mean, I guess that's what the PBE is for, but like I think
PBE never really does whatever's in the PBE is final though. It's always been like that.
Yeah. Well, I think Chamber's like an exception because like it's taken them so long to change something, and people have been complaining
for like 8 months.
So like since he came out.
Yeah.
So like I feel like this is an exception because there's been other people that have had nerfs pretty quick.
Yeah.
So
the thing is like
I don't know. Maybe they were kind of waiting to see if because like how you said they thought Fade was going to be stronger than Chamber. Maybe they thought something like, oh, when Fade's in, Chamber's going to maybe fall out of meta or something like that. So maybe they were holding out for something.
Yeah.
You never know. We're not devs.
Yeah. But I feel like that's a smart decision because first of all, I don't think they even have to pay them. That's the bright side of it because the fact that they have like the privilege to be like, hey, I get to play test this. It's like that in low key is like, I don't know. You could say it's a flex, but at the same time, you're helping making the community better. Yeah. Making the game better and all that. I mean, thankfully, this patch is going to make the game actually playable and enjoyable now. Oh, I forgot one more thing. So his ring size of his TP, like the physical ring, went from 22 meters to 15 meters. So you can't place a teleporter and then walk like far away up and then TP.
Yeah,
you actually
you kind of have to commit to where the TP is placed,
so,
or at least more so.
So like now and you can't just be aggressive. Like how some chambers were like place a TP, go to entry, and if they can't get anything, they back out. Yeah. Like no, you can't.
You just go and take your first shot, and you click and press your thing at the same time.
Now they actually make it like where you can't be aggressive as Chamber. It's really hard to be aggressive as Chamber.
He's a Sentinel.
Yeah.
People can't you could be upset that they changed it, but this is how he was kind of intended to be played. So
I just need you if you've done that in rank, just know you won't be able to do that as well.
You can still do it to an extent. It's just that you kind of got to be more risky about putting your TP out.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna have to kind of run out with your util a bit if you wanna.
And now that if it's a 45, so now people are more inclined to shoot it because I remember people just not shooting it for some reason.
Well, I mean, I could see if you know where one of them is, you don't shoot it, so that maybe you could bait it.
Yeah.
Or something like But yeah, maybe now it'll be
more inclined to.
Yeah, people have more of a reason.
So his trip, essentially, his trademark. His trademark is now slowed from 9.5 to 6 seconds.
I didn't even know it was 9.5. That's insane.
That is absurd that it goes that long. Like, what the fuck? That is longer than Sage Slow. That's long. What else gives it slow? I think Sage Slow
Cypher Trip is for not even... I don't think it's that long, but you could shoot it.
Yeah.
I think Cypher Trip stuns... Well, I mean, if it goes the whole way, is probably longer than 9 seconds, but when does it ever go the whole way?
Yeah, like you never actually... You either get killed or you shoot the trip. You never actually go through the whole way.
Yeah.
So, that's a good. So, his trademark. His ultimate, essentially. His free op.
No, is that his Tour de Force.
Oh, sorry, his Tour de Force. Essentially his free op. It's now from 7 points to 8 points, so longer for you to get it. That's fine. That's good because if it's an eco round, you shouldn't be able to have an op every 4 rounds.
Yeah,
that's crazy. So
like remember what was it? Was it Isaac saying it? He's like, it's kind of crazy that if you have a chamber on your team has 2 extra buy rounds.
Yeah. So it just that's also the thing with chamber is if eco rounds don't even feel like eco rounds anymore. If there's a chamber on the other team,
when I play chamber, I could get 3 on an eco with my op. It's like
or with your guard or like your pocket guardian.
Yeah,
like
with your fucking
sheriff
eagle. Yeah.
So that's the thing with chamber that kind of ruins the game a little bit because eco rounds you should not have a high chance of winning it. Yeah, you can still win it. Don't get me wrong, but you shouldn't have a high chance.
It shouldn't be like. The odds for an eco round, so like let's say on a full buy round, the odds for each team of winning it is 50-50. without a chamber, then those odds I would say go to like 20-80.
Yeah.
Okay. With a chamber, it's more like 30 to 40. It's either 40-60 or like 30-70. Like
Yeah.
it's between that. Like it's a lot even though you're still on the back foot, like it's very winnable.
Yeah. I mean, that's why. Yeah. It just ruins
if your
it.
chamber's good, easy. It's like
Because every time I play ranked now, and if I see it, I'm like, oh, guys, I have an eco. Then I'm still like, oh, chamber has an op. All right, guys, never mind. It's not an eco round anymore.
yeah, it's like
Everybody else buy frenzy.
they
I
don't-
buy an op. Everyone entry for me. I'll kick the kills. That's how it is with a chamber op.
See, I still think that I don't know if I've said this here. I think they should change the chamber ult rather than changing the slow. I mean, I think 8 is still a good place for the ult orbs, but changing rather than doing the slow, they should do it like you know how the golden gun works in Spike Rush,
Yeah.
where you get 2 bullets. If you get a kill, you get another bullet. But if you miss, then you wasted a bullet. So I think it should be like that. You get 2, so you get 1 chance to miss.
Okay.
But then if you get a kill, you get another bullet.
Oh, so you only get 1 bullet.
like
Yeah.
So like let's say you just have 1 bullet.
Yeah.
If you shoot that bullet and you miss, your ult's gone. If you hit that bullet, you get another one, so you could shoot 1 more time.
So it forces you to actually.
So like you can't have chamber like you see the no scope chamber through smoke shit, like
Yeah.
where people just clear smokes with chamber ult. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know, like they should make it so you have to be posted up and you have to think about the shot that you're taking.
Mm-hmm.
Like give you one room to miss or 1 shot to miss, because then the good players will still get the value out of it, but like you won't have like cheesy ass fucking eco rounds anymore. You
Yeah.
know,
I say
just raises the skill ceiling a bit.
that's. I feel like just makes this ultimate like I don't know. I feel like because the thing is like all right, it's already 8 and the slow's already down to 6. So I feel like that's already a good nerf in itself. I think they should keep the 5 bullets, but I feel like maybe the fire rate should be a little higher. Like make it.
I don't think it's the fire rate is the problem. I think it's the move speed is the problem.
Oh yeah.
You could run the thing like it's a Marshall.
Yeah. I think okay.
It's like you
Yeah.
could literally fucking jump around corners and fucking no scope people with it.
It should feel like an op. It shouldn't feel like a Marshall.
Yeah.
100%.
Like the fire rate, like I think this is another thing that Isaac said when he was here, is he's like, I don't think it matters. Like you could make it fire as fast as a Vandal, but just make it so you can barely move with the thing.
Yeah.
So you're punished if you miss. I kind of feel that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Well, I mean, it's a good nerf overall. I mean, don't get me wrong. It makes it.
Yeah.
It makes it all like less annoying to deal with, and also like it's harder for you to see unless the chamber is going for 30. It's harder for the chamber to actually get his ult now. His headhunter, essentially his sheriff, is from 100 to 150. Honestly, great.
I don't really like that. I'm
Why?
not gonna lie. I think 150 for one of those bullets is expensive. I like the idea of having to buy them in packs.
So you buy in 3s or
Buy it in 4s. So you have to buy 4 for 400.
instead of just 1 or like
Yeah,
buy 2
so
bullets.
you can't do ghost 3 bullets. You can't do that. Or you can't do armor trip bullet.
Yeah.
You can either do armor 4 bullets,
Yeah.
or you can do trip 4 bullets. But you can't have like 3 different pieces of util.
Wait, no. So
Or you would be able to do armor trip no bullets.
wait, in the start you get 800. So
Yeah.
it's 400, and then armor is 400, right?
Armor's 400.
And then bullets. Okay, then you would have.
So you would
okay,
be
yeah.
able to do 4 bullets in armor. You would be able to do what? Trip is 250
Yeah.
or 250.
Yeah.
So you'd be able to do trip in armor, or you'd be able to do trip in bullets.
Yeah.
There would only be 3 combinations of things you can do.
Yeah. I mean, I said that's pretty fine.
And then I guess you could do like ghost trip, but then you can't do ghost deagle shots.
yeah. It just makes the it makes the agent harder to use, and like you have to actually think about it instead of you just buying like bullets randomly and just hoping you get a kill. Like it tells you, it's like, all right, you got to be smart with it.
I mean, I guess 150 does the same thing, but like if you think about it, what's 150 times 8? Like
what?
That's 1,200 for 8 bullets. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, but if it's a one-shot headshot anywhere, and you can scope in, and you can move pretty fast with it, I feel like it's pretty good. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's still a scope in. It's still the one-shot headshot. That's still anywhere. That's still fine. It's just like it's more expensive. That's all it is. Mm-hmm. Now, this is what I'm excited. This is what I like. It's interesting to me. Neon's ult got changed a little bit. So the damage. So this might sound like a nerf, but I feel like it's a buff. So the damage per shot, it went from 22 to 18, right? I mean, it's only 4. It still shoots pretty fast, so it's fine, right?
Things still melt.
Yeah. So the kill zone increase is from 15 meters to 20. So essentially, like, I think
there's like a set range on it.
Yeah, and now it just got longer, essentially. It got longer by 5 meters. The leg multiplier reduced from 1.0 to 0.85. Good, you shouldn't be shooting the legs in the first place.
Yep.
That's fine. The headshot multiplier went from 1 to 3. So if we did the math correctly,
so what? 18 times 3 is damage per shot.
Yeah, that's one shot. So if we did 18 times 3, that's 54. And if you know how fast that is, essentially that's a one tap.
You go like, and if you click their head, they're dead.
Yeah. Just need you to know, a Neon ult, if you just aim at their head for like half a second, it's a one tap. Not even half a second. So that's what I'm saying. This is more of like a buff than a nerf. Because yeah, her damage might be reduced, but the headshot is like crazy.
It rewards better aim now.
Yeah. Now you can't just run and gun now. You actually have to aim at the head.
Well, you could still run and gun. You just have to be better.
Yeah, you have to be better. I said, yeah, you have to be better. Of course, you could shoot longer and all that. But now, like, you gotta like actually fucking, I don't know. You have to actually aim and shit. So that's always like interesting. It's an interesting buff. I mean, we'll see how. I like it. It makes Neon more viable now. But in the same time, it's like we'll see how Neon players are. I mean, the chamber ult and the jet ult, they just got to 0.85.
Well, the chamber ult doesn't one shot to the leg anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't one shot to the leg anymore, so that's good.
And then I guess jet ult.
Jet ult
does the jet ult even like
one shot? No,
matter.
No, it really doesn't matter. It's whatever.
I guess like
just don't aim for the legs. That's all. This patch notes. All you need to know is don't aim for the legs with the ults.
Just bug fixes.
It's just bug fixes. But to be overall, I think this is a very good patch note. Chamber is. Yeah. I feel like he went from an S tier to maybe like a B tier, maybe.
B tier.
Maybe like a B. High, low A.
I think he'd still be an A tier. It's just that you got to think about what you're gonna do with.
It's a hard adjust. If you're a chambermaid, it's gonna be a hard adjust for you.
Yeah, I don't think he's much worse of an agent. I still think his kit is still really good. It's just that
he's playable.
Yeah,
I mean his eco rounds is still gonna be like harder. Don't be wrong. Now it's harder, but it's still gonna be fine. His ult is still crazy, so I say it's fine.
All right.
So I don't know if you guys saw the tweet, but I talked about us talking about fighting games as well. So I wanted to because
do you want to talk about VCT first?
We'll talk about VCT, then we'll talk about fighting games.
Just because we just came off Valorant, so maybe we just continue that.
Yeah,
and then we'll talk about EVO.
All right. So as of this recording, we're on Tuesday the 9th. So the first week of LCQ happened, and Sentinels suck.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Well, did you see that? Yeah, was it you who tweeted that? It was like Sentinels won their first game in like 3 months.
Oh no, Danny Miguel said that. But
Miguel said that.
It was. I think it's actually true. Hold up, I actually am curious how long. Like, oh my fucking god, it's been so long since they won a match.
Like not even a series, a game.
Oh my fucking god.
What? What is that?
The last time
May 8th. They won?
The last time they won something was May 8th. That's, oh my, wait, so that is, so May, June, July. Oh, it's been 3 months and they won something. That's crazy. They've lost to LG, EG, Optic, FaZe, Cloud, The Guard, and then they just won against Shopify, which is essentially the old LG guys.
Yeah.
That's crazy stuff because they went from like winning a lot, they're like bumpy road, and now they're like Oh fuck.
Where do you think all the Sentinels bandwagoners are at right now? Do you think they jump to another team, or do you think they still ride Ten's cock?
I mean, now Shroud is there. That means they're probably riding Tens and Shroud's cock right now.
Yeah, but they they still lost.
They still lost, but it's
Or
just,
they're in lower bracket. I really want to see 100 Thieves
oh yeah,
beat them.
this week it should be good
Because at least 100 Thieves made it to the second round
Yeah,
in the upper quarters.
yeah, I think they're doing pretty good so far. I think the guards, surprisingly, they just found form. I don't know if you saw the stat. When Trent was going against Sentinels, Trent was 17-0 against Shroud in that game. He went 17-0 against Shroud in that game. That is, bro,
Poor
I love how
Shroud.
everybody was like just funny, but I'm like, dude, it was his first official match in like 5 years. Give the dude a break. He didn't even play bad. Shroud wasn't even playing bad. He was like, as a controller, he was doing
He was
fine.
50. Oh, wait, no.
No,
That's,
okay.
that's
So we're going to go
Shazam.
on the Breeze game. First Breeze, they won overtime 15-13, right? Shroud is Viper. He went 17
and 20. Like, that's
and then 10
fine.
assists. He did fine. He did his job as a
He got more assists than fucking Shazam on Sova.
Yeah.
You know how easy it is to get assists on Sova?
It really is that easy. And then, okay, Ascent, he did a bit. He played poorly, but it's Astra. You can't really frag.
Yeah, you
out
just
Astra.
sit in the back and do
Just-
nothing.
Yeah, and then the
Whoa, wait. Go to Ascent. Look at his headshot.
Oh.
Man's almost has a 40%. It's not him.
The funny.
Okay?
Wait, the funny thing is, he has the highest headshot out of everyone, but it's because he has the lowest amount of kills.
That's also true.
Okay.
But what's his cast? He still has a 70% cast. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like he's...
And no, when it comes to the cast, everyone's still performing well. Zelsis is
like-
actually low key. He kind of is hard carrying the team a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. He's
yeah,
kinda like
he looks kind of crazy.
he's kind of hard carrying the team a little bit. He's like fragging the fuck out. And then if we look at the Icebox game, he did fine. His yeah, he did a little bit bad. No,
he
his,
did better than Zelsis.
Yeah. But the thing is with that, I feel like people underestimate like the controller role is just like it's not that easy to
KD
play.
doesn't matter.
Your KD really doesn't matter. It's just-
Literally, it's just stay alive until the end of the round.
I don't
Like,
know if you saw it, but like everyone was wondering because Shroud kept planting the bomb in Icebox, right? He just kept planting the bomb.
yeah.
And everyone's like, why is Shroud planting the bomb? And then Tarek was like, dude, I'd rather have Shroud in the clutch than anybody else. And then it was so funny because it became a meme. And then everyone's like, why is Shroud planting the bomb? Because like, I mean,
Yeah,
to
have
be
your
fair,
duelist do it.
I'd rather have like, I don't know. I feel like maybe Dapper could plant the bomb. Yeah, that's a thing you could do. Shroud could Dapper, but and also at the same time, I think in hindsight they probably scrimmed this and they're like, I think maybe like they had an idea going on, it just didn't
Yeah.
go well. But to be honest with you, Shroud is still fragged as his first game back in 5 years, first profit game.
He's
good.
fine.
He did
Like,
good, and then the Shopify Rebellion, he fucking went nuclear. He literally went nuclear.
What's his KD all maps?
So KD all maps, he had a +6. He had
39 and 33. Like,
no, like Shroud. He like I think that guard map, that guard game, that was just a warm up. Now he's like unleashed, and then like
just needed some more time in the oven.
yeah, just give us some time. You just need toasty, and then they went and then Fracture. Then Zelsis dropped 30 on Neon. Now it's crazy because ever since he dropped this, all my rank games on Fracture or like Icebox or
play
any,
Neon?
they're playing Neon, and I'm like, oh god, no, you guys are not.
Some Sentinels bandwagoners in the games.
Yeah, I get too many of
They're
them.
not good anymore. What wagon is there to jump on?
What wagon is there?
What wagon are you jumping on?
What wagon are you riding on? But
They're wash.
oh my god, yeah. I mean, it fucking sucks that NA doesn't get 4 slots instead of 3 because I feel like 2 teams. I feel like
Yeah.
there should be at least 2 more slots to go in the champions. That's my opinion.
Mhm.
Because for some reason EMEA is only getting 3 slots instead of 4, even though they won Masters 2.
Yeah.
They're only getting 3 slots, which is like
I feel like at this point it's not even worth to question it, just because it's like they're gonna do whatever they want.
yeah. I mean,
It doesn't even matter. We're
mean,
getting
franchise-
franchised soon. It doesn't matter.
And then franchising. Oh, that franchising is a whole different story. That shit's a whole podcast in itself. But for the most part, I think so. The teams are out right now are EG and Shopify. So we only got the Guard, FaZe Clan, 100 Thieves, Sentinels, Cloud9, your boys, and NRG.
Dude, the merch was valid for a minute. When they beat Shopify, the merch was valid. Okay.
It's only
then-
valid when they win.
And then I was watching the C9 guard game, and then I started taking my shirt off when they were losing.
started
and I was like, Rich isn't so valid.
Rich is invalid.
But I guess we'll have to see how they play against NRG.
Yeah, and then unfortunately, FaZe 100 Thieves got 9-3 cursed because they won up 9, and then FaZe they won 9.
Swept them on the back half.
They won 9 in a row in the second half to beat them, which is so demoralizing.
Unlucky, dude.
Because their comp wasn't even.
They killed them every round too. There was only one round where they defused the bomb.
I bet that defuse bomb they killed everybody, then they planted, or like they didn't defuse.
Yeah.
They killed everyone, then they defused. That's crazy. Oh my god. Well, that's it for the LCQ. I mean, good game. I think next week, so it starts the 11th. So that's what, a Thursday. All right. So Thursday come back, and then we have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. And then we get all the games. But we're chilling. Did you watch EVO at all?
I looked at the stats.
Bro, one thing I hate about EVO, gear was going on till 3 a.m.
Yeah, gear's big.
No, no, it was in Las Vegas at 3 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what the fuck? By the way, like, I don't know if you guys saw our tweet. You should follow us, Instinct Podcast. I told that we wanted to talk about more about fighting games because I feel like they don't get enough love. I feel like they're just like there, but they're not actually getting enough
right now
love.
with a lot of people getting into multiverses, it's probably
It's getting bigger, and I said I was like, you know what? I feel like we should talk about it more. So I mean,
we could talk about gear first because fucking idiot Happy Chaos won the thing.
I don't know.
I was looking at this. The next Happy Chaos is down here. Didn't make it
17.
past the top 32.
Yeah. No, the Happy Chaos that was number 1, he was disgusting. So like what he would do, like he would edge guard you, and then while you're like when he hits you against the wall before you leave, he would reload his bullets as you're like stunned, reload bullets in front of you. He teabagged like once or twice, and then he continued to combo you. Dude, this man was a menace to society.
See, like
It was so funny.
I don't like Happy Chaos as a character though. I mean, like I think it's pretty like obviously I'm not saying he doesn't take skill because obviously there's no one else playing him, so like he's off meta pick and he won with it. So like good. But he just shoots you. He just has a strap and he shoots you. That's what he does. That's all he does. It's not fun to play against. It's not fun to watch. If you watch top level gameplay of Happy Chaos people, they sit in the corner and they shoot their Glock. And that's what happens.
And then a Happy Chaos won EVO.
And then he won EVO. Does that feel earned? Does that feel earned?
No. Hey, May got second. I'm happy. Your May got second.
Dude, May's like people, yeah, her damage is kind of crazy. I honestly haven't played since they like redid all the damage, so I don't know how she is now, but like she's the only May.
Bro, my Giovanna.
Until there's no May in the top 32 besides her.
Holy shit, there is no May. He was the
So
only
maybe May sucks now, and that guy's a fucking G for making it. Because May combos are pretty fucking...
Bro,
can
look
be
how many
tough.
Zatos there are. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think people play Zato because he's flashy.
Bro, he is so, like...
He's like sensory overload, like
bro,
playing
yeah.
against
He
him.
just throws shit at you. That's all his kit is.
Yeah, he's really flashy.
Bro,
I mean, this shit is kind of hard, but...
Yeah, but then there's like my Giovanna. There's no Giovanna till 17. Yeah, I don't know. I realize this. Giovanna is kind of ass, but at the same time, I'm coping that she's not ass. But I fucking love playing. I love playing Giovanna because she's fun and she's like a rush character. Essentially Giovanna's the Reina of the gear community.
Yeah.
She's the Reina of the gear community because she's just fun. I mean, the only thing about her is like if you're not good at like applying pressure, if you're not always applying pressure, she's useless. Just like Reina.
I'm surprised. Where was it? Sonic Fox got out in the top 32. I mean, to be fair, that man plays everything.
Yeah, like I feel like Sonic Fox is
I think he won. If we go down, I think he won like Skullgirls or something. Street Fighter.
He won Skullgirls and went to gear.
Yeah, he played in a couple things. I have to.
No, it wasn't that.
No, it
Dragon Ball
wasn't
Fighters.
Dragon Ball.
I'm surprised Skullgirls was actually an EVO. Yeah.
Yeah,
he won.
Sonic Fox won
Skullgirls.
Skullgirls.
EVO.
Skullgirls has been an Evo.
Yeah. Apparently, he said he wants to start going back into fighters now.
Dragon Ball?
Dragon Ball Fighters.
Well, because
which
the
is-
new one's coming out, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was leaked. And then, that whole Bandai Namco leak came out, which is crazy. Whoever hacked Bandai Namco and got
Yeah.
all the leaks coming out. So the new, apparently a DLC, essentially, I think it's a DLC for Elden Ring. I'm pretty,
Yeah.
it was like, I don't know the name of it, but it was like a DLC for Elden Ring. It was Dragon Ball Fighters Super. That's what it was called, the name of it. I don't know if they're going to still keep it. And then just other names. So it's like there's a new fighting game like that. And, dude, I'm still annoyed. Nintendo really removed Smash from EVO. That is
Yeah.
the biggest L I think a fighting game company has ever taken.
They're not supporting Smash anymore, anyways.
That is fucked.
But they don't like any of their games in EVO. Like Melee was played for the longest time, and they wanted Melee out.
Yeah, but then Ultimate came out. It was in there. Then they wanted, but I don't get why. It's just
Because they only want people to play at like Nintendo sponsored events, but they don't like
they don't even do
they
Nintendo
don't
sponsor.
they don't do that. I mean, they have like the Nintendo thing in the city at the store,
Yeah, but
that's about it.
But they don't hold matches. They
Yeah,
don't hold
no.
tournaments. They don't hold anything EVO related. So like, and the thing is, they don't even have to put any work into it. Just give them the rights to play the game.
Yeah.
It's not that fucking hard.
People keep playing the game. You don't even have to work on it anymore. They said it's done. Smash Ultimate is done.
That is
Sora's the last person, and
it's
good.
It's kind of fucked because like the Smash community, like now they're in shambles because I'm like, all right, now they don't really have anything to play for. They go to other games now to play for it. And if you want to like make it big now in fighting, I think it's playing Smash Ultimate is not the wave. Unfortunately, you have to play other fighting games now.
Well, now Multiverses kind of takes that spot.
Multiverse, I mean, don't be wrong, it's just buggy a bit. I get why people think it's like kind of annoying, but to be honest with you, I feel like with some fixes, I mean, I think it's still in beta, no?
I think.
I'm pretty sure it's still in beta. So to be honest
See,
with
I think it's fun. I just don't like it as much because it almost feels a little clunky.
you, yeah, that
It
is.
feels a little stiff. I'm not saying I'm a Smash god or anything, and that I'm like, oh my god, I can't. But like Multiverses kind of feels like how playing Valorant did after playing CS:GO for so many years.
Yeah,
Like it feels stiff. It feels clunky.
yeah.
I mean, I think I'll warm up to it, but that's my thoughts on it right now.
But
Have you seen the silly I think it's Vilma Jake combo
oh my god,
where you do the box and then you just keep hitting him?
he just then he slams down and then she just throws the what is it like evidence accusation? I don't even know what it's called.
Yeah.
She throws evidence and I shit you not, Jake just sits there like down B's. He sits there and then Velma just keeps hitting him and then it bounces off him, makes it go faster, and then it attacks him. I saw the TikTok for a minute straight. That's all he did.
Yeah, and they won.
Yeah, and they won. It was like a tournament. It's like I don't know if it was a big one, but it was like a small tournament, and it was just so fucking annoying, because that's why I'm like, okay, you can't 2v2 in multiverse anymore. Like if that shit's gonna be there, you can't 2v2 in multiverse.
The game is made for 2v2 though. That's the thing.
I feel like it could,
The game isn't made for 1v1
but the thing is with
because the combos are too easy.
but I feel like you can make it into a 1v1. Like I feel like there's potential to make it into a 1v1. I feel like it's low-key fun because Hungrybox, he hosted a tournament of 1v1s. It was called Coinbox, but it was actually pretty entertaining. Like watching real like high-level Tom and Jerry, Bugs Bunny, Batman, all that. It was very entertaining because they thought they did some crazy combos. But of course, there's balance issues. But unlike Smash, Warner Bros. Might actually listen to us.
Yeah,
And
they're
they actually-
well, I mean, the game's still early. They're still working on it.
I feel like if they're smart, they listen and they're like, "Yo, Bugs Bunny, they need to be nerfed and all that." But I love fighting games. I want to host some fighting games. Not gonna lie, like some prize pool. But at the same
we
time,
could host a gear tournament.
oh, that gear tournament would be fucking lit. But I want to host a gear tournament. when we get. I want to like a prize pool gear tournament. I feel like that would get so much
I mean,
traction.
we could do a buy-in, and then the winner just gets the prize. Gets all
And then
the
we'll add a
buy-in
little bit of
money.
our money. It's a buy-in plus a little bit of our money.
Yeah.
I would fucking love that. And then we could just promote the shit out of it. Because I feel like fighting games, like, let's be serious. The prize pool, it's dog shit sometimes.
Yeah, but for how like popular they are, I'm surprised. Well, I mean, I guess like it's
People do it for like the pride and like the bragging
for the
rights.
clout.
It really is the clout. It's like, for example, like I'm Kaleo, best Smash player, best Ultimate player in the world. He doesn't. I mean, he's signed to T1 as a fighter, but to be honest, if it was just that, I feel like he would just like he just can flex on everybody.
Tekken Knee won the classic. I don't know if you know anything
DX.
about Tekken,
Nah,
but
I
Knee is like the best Tekken player,
In the
and he
world.
has been for like the past like decade and a half, if not long, like since like Tekken 4.
Then
Tekken
what does
5.
Daigo play? Hold up, who's Daigo?
Huh?
Do you know a player fighting? No, is there Street Fighter? Hold up, is there a Street Fighter?
Yeah, Street Fighter 5. That's true.
I want to see who's like Street Fighter. Where Daigo plays? Daigo even plays high? Yeah, Daigo plays 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know Daigo. He's like essentially was the best fighter, a Street Fighter game in like a while. But now Street Fighter 6 is coming out, so I think it's the last EVO of Street Fighter 5. The Street Fighter 6 is coming out soon.
Street Fighter 5 has been out for a long time too.
Yeah, and then Street Fighter 6 got announced, and that shit blew up. I'm kind of liking a lot of the new fighting games coming out, like Street Fighter 6.
I heard
Gear,
Tekken 8 is leaked.
Tekken 8 got.
I don't know
teased.
if you're into Tekken at all, but I think when Tekken 8 comes in, you should try it.
Is it like boxing? It's more like boxing, though.
Almost. It's really tough. It's so much fun though.
Yeah.
Like
I know it's more tactical. Like you can't just go in and start punching.
yeah, like knowing everybody's frame data is like super important.
Bro, I have to learn the frame data.
Or like knowing when you're safe and when you're not. It literally feels like a boxing match, and then combos aren't like not like in I don't know Gear or whatever where you just kind of like press buttons. Like you have to know which moves combo into each other and which ones will make the person bounce off the ground and which ones will make them stay up in the air.
Yeah.
Like bro, I tried grinding Tekken for like 2 months straight last year, and I barely scratched any of the surface. I was still like bottom 1% of people.
Dude, I feel like we should start playing fighting it. We should enter like local tournaments.
Yeah, if we find them.
Yeah.
Or if we find local tournaments.
I feel like they're
around
not hosted as. I feel like before
us. I
COVID,
don't
there
like
was so
going-
many.
I don't
though.
like going to Smash tournaments. Everyone's a dick there.
Oh yeah, I don't know why. Everyone's just like not even a dick. They're just weird. Too.
I don't know. It's kind of mean to like say Smash players are weird, but
Not
like
Smash.
Smash players are kind of weird.
No, like there's some human beings out there where they're like, you are not real. Let's be serious. There's some people out there that they're not real. So, I don't know. I don't like.
I'm down to try though. Maybe
Because-
maybe we bring like John or something.
Oh yeah, we can start recording that shit and we'll just like host our thing, bro. Because like I low key would love to start going to fighting game tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
Because like multiverse kind of low key, like pulled me into fighting games, and I'm like, dude, I want to play more fighting games now. I have fun in the odds that multiverse was the game that got me into fighting games. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, I played a lot of Dragon Ball Fighters before, and I really liked it, but for some reason, I just lost the interest of it, and like no game has really rekindled it. Gear a little bit, but I just haven't. I don't know. I haven't really played it. But then multiverse, like I've been loving it. It's been addicting as hell. But I feel like, I feel like fighting games have a bright future. Valorant definitely, finally, it's the game is playable now. It's not. It's not.
Finally.
It's not held hostage by chambermaids. So it's it's viable. So I can't wait. I think that's it for now, though.
Something I want to say before we wrap it up, since I'm holy voice crack. Since I'm done with school and everything, and like I'm still looking for a job, I'm probably gonna be streaming some League on the Twitch while I job search.
Oh,
so
you want to help me? You want to help me? I still am level 29 on League. You want
we
to like
could do that. But
I'll play League.
So just keep an eye out. I might be hanging in the VC of the Twitch because
Yeah.
I want to be able to play with some of the or not in the Twitch, in the Discord. And I want to be able to play, but like a bunch of the people that have interest in League in our Discord are all EU people. So I guess the most I could do is just talk to them.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. If of course, if you guys want to ever join the Discord, just you can go to our bios, link in the description. You can go there, follow us on Twitter, everything. But for now, I think that's everything.
Dope.
All right. Love you guys.
Bye bye.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.